I'm often asked how I became friends with Eddie and how we got in the movie 48 Hours. People come to me and says, "Did Eddie put you in the movie?" And I go like, "No, Eddie didn't put me in that movie. Eddie was just getting in the movie himself. That was Eddie's first movie." And if anybody can remember back to then, and for those of you who may see this that don't know, Eddie was a cast member for Saturday Night Live. And not just any cast member. He was like he'd become almost a matinee idol. You know, it's like he was so funny with the Gumby and the Mr. Rogers bits and the stuff that he had going. That he was like a national huge hit. Richard Pryor was slated to do 48 Hours, but was unable to make it for complications that he had going on, I think, with his life and or whatever was happening at that time. They said, "Oh, let's try this Eddie Murphy kid." So Eddie did the movie, and I mean, I'm not even sure. In fact, I know for a fact some of the executives at Paramount were not as big a fan of Eddie's work. Looking at it at the dailies right then, they didn't know if that he should even keep the gig. But he did, and it proved to be a wise decision by all those Paramount geniuses. And I got to know him on the set. His first movie, he's visiting from New York. He knew who we were. Of course, I knew who he was. And we just got a chance to hang out and do some things. I remember he gave a party. He was staying at Dick Ebersol's house, who was a producer, I guess, director and or producer for Saturday Night Live at the time. And I helped give the party and brought some people up, and you know, because it's my turf, I live here. And we just got to be friends. And after we'd done that, the Busboys went on Saturday Night Live and performed with Eddie. In fact, Eddie dressed as a busboy and did the Boys Are Back in Town with us. After that, he's the one that came back to the dressing room and said, "I'd like for you guys to go on tour with us." And so we went out and did the Delirious tour with Eddie. And that was like, it was a once-in-a-lifetime hoot. There have been other tours since then that I think we've both done. And of course, he's done amazingly well. I mean, he's an icon. But you don't get to do that kind of tour. Like, that's his first major tour. You have your youth. You have your whole life and your career in front of you. You have a little extra money. You know, it's almost before you have anything to insure. It's just all pure go. And so I think the fact that we shared that time together will forever give us a bond and a thing.
Busboys will f anything that move. Come to my house, the fish stop swimming.
When Eddie says, when the busboys come over, the fish stop swimming, you'd have to talk to the fish. What can I tell you?